dreaming. Cause now that I'm woke, everything that I see ain't what it seems, man. I guess I've been dreaming. Cause now that I'm here, what I feel motivates me with reason. I guess I've been dreaming. Cause now that I'm woke, everything that I see ain't what it seems, man. I guess I've been dreaming. Cause now that I'm here, what I feel motivates me with reason. I guess I've been dreaming.
Get it cracking. Oh yeah, we in peace and love to the guys and goddesses in the high vibrating species on the planet. What it is, what it do, good people. Come on in, welcome back to the channel. You know what I'm talking about? Come on. What y'all waiting on? Come on in here, man. You know what I'm talking about? We finna get a thing bust. Feel me? Okay, mates, peace and love to you. You know what I'm saying? Y'all come on in, have a seat next to me. You feel me? We finna get a thing cracking early. It's early where I am right now. I'm talking like early. Yeah. So we finna get it started. What we got? We got a tragic backstory of SCP-939. Don't ask me. We're gonna find out though. And SCP-LS, what is that? Somebody drop that in the comment section. What is SCP-LS? I mean SL. I'm sorry. It's early. My bad. SL. I apologize. Yeah. And we would a new channel as well. A new channel. Critical Fire. We're gonna check you out, sir. Yeah, I'm talking about. So peace, love, salute to you. You know what I'm saying? We gonna see what you got cracking over here in your neck of the wood. You know what I'm talking about? We're gonna check out your backstory. We're gonna see how tragic that thing is. Yeah, we do got some numerology. I believe that is the number. What is that? And it's a 3. Look at that 3. Okay. Let's get that 3. Oh, there it is. 3. We got a 3. Cracking. The Empress card. You know what I mean? That's for the tarot. That's for my tarots out there. You know what I'm saying? Anybody into that tarot, that's what we're gonna get to in just a sec. Okay, we got 3 right here. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, we got the 3. We got the 3, y'all. We got the 3. And we got Jupiter for that planet too. So I'm gonna pull that thing as well. But you know what I'm saying? We're gonna try to drag this out. So alright, so for the 3, we got masculine energy, Jupiter as the planet, the Pisces, and the 12th house. The positives here for the number 3 is expressive, creative, artistic, ambitious, positive, popular, confident, sociable, conscientious, hardworking, articulate, optimistic, musical, self-expression, cheerful. For the negatives, you are vain, dictatorial, wasteful, shallow, superficial, boastful, pessimistic, self-indulgent, jealous, unreliable. It's not too good. Extravagant, but obviously in a negative way, and a show off in a negative way. So let's be sure to pat ourselves on the back, show a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Let's try to keep the extra gloat and all of, you know what I'm talking about, to a minimum, because that's how you kind of make the envious turn jealous, or the jealous turn envy, and then they get to trying to get on your ace. You feel me? Not saying that it's a good thing that they get that way, but you know how things go when you're being successful and others want to be successful, and they just can't seem to get themselves together, and they want to take it out on you because you're doing your thing. Keep doing your thing. That's all I can say about that. Keep doing your thing, but be on your guard. But at the same time, you know what I'm saying, I would say, if you're gonna do a little showing off, show off in a way to where you can help somebody, not put them down. You feel me? It's a big difference. All right. So that's what we got for the positives and negatives for the occupation. We got artist, actor, a jeweler, poet, writer, photographer, illustrator, gardener, club owner, dancer, cartoonist, entertainer, circus performer, lawyer, government official. Okay, that's the occupation. Let's see here. We got some tidbits. The rulership over churches, temples, other houses of worship, theaters, government buildings, circuses, large institutions, children's centers, shelters, fairs, exhibition halls. The colors are lilac, purple, and mauve color, which is thanks to the academy, or I'm not sure, but the commenters told me it was a purple color, which I kind of figured that, but I appreciate you actually confirming that. So, you know what I'm saying? Big shout out to you. Salute to you as well. And we got tarot. We got the Empress card, which is creativity, fertility, and relationships. Represents the full moon, bringer of life, and the rulership of communication, which is definitely the lapis lazuli stone. Yeah. Let's see what this backstory about though. We're gonna see what Jupiter got for us, what kind of energy Jupiter's got. Real quick, like I'm not sure if I wrote it all. Okay, so I wrote. It's got a full spec, a full deck. All right, but we're just gonna say luck, opportunity, and a catalyst for change and reinvention. Provides a path for framework. Okay, that's kind of like to sum up Jupiter. If other things pop out on it, I'll be sure to highlight it for us. All right, so Academy, so I hope you got what you need, because I do. And without further ado, we're gonna get to what it is that we do. Y'all know what that is, right? Here, let me do this, so you know what I'm saying, because I know my space bar bust don't be busting at time.
You've been walking around the entrance zone, playing your quirky little game. Suddenly, you stumble into one of the office rooms.
Okay, hold on. Okay, this is a new, like I said, this is a new channel, and that threw me off. All right, so this is Critical Fire. All right, we're about to check this out, because that was spontaneous than a mother. He caught me off guard. I wasn't expecting. Okay, let's go. I thought this was like an intro or something, but all right, let's do it.
You've been walking around the entrance zone, playing your quirky little game. Suddenly, you stumble into one of the office rooms where you spot some lockers in the corner. Hungry for loot, you dash on over and quickly snatch up everything you need. Satisfied with your plundering, you quickly turn back around to continue your hunt for escaped SCPs. But as you turn,
what's it, Resident Evil? What we doing right now? What we doing?
Spot something out of the corner of your eye. A whiteboard? Pictures splattered throughout, big underlined text written, October 1989, 2006, next to a newspaper article, a torn postcard. What could this all mean?
Well, shit, let's look at it. Newly discovered Colorado nest. Okay. Okay, so obviously we got something in Colorado. It's a nest of some sort. Site 19. Found roaming outside Site 19, 2006. Alright, okay. Okay.
What sort of mission did the person hope to accomplish writing it here? In this video, we'll dive into it and how it connects to the overall SCP Secret Laboratory lore. But before we dive into the whiteboard, I think there is some important background knowledge that we need.
Hold on, folks. So who is SCP-939? Or what is, okay, I want to say obviously we're going to find out, but I hope we find out, because you know sometimes we get shortchanged on information. So, all right, Critical Fire.
On July 29, 2022, a video premiered on the Northwood YouTube channel titled Mimic SCP-939 Reveal Trailer. This video showcased a Silent Night scenario that occurred at Site-19. The Foundation have seemingly lost all contact with Site-19 and have now launched an investigation. We see MTF scouring the grounds with some tape guarding off a building. We're then brought to an office as we scroll along a whiteboard, cut to a microscope with a sample labeled S1913. Zoom into this unknown substance as we see veins growing out and expanding as a frequency over a radio drowns out our ears. Hard cut to an injured MTF fleeing something as an armed group comes across a dead squad mate. As that squad pans their flashlights over to the corpse, a being pops into frame, SCP-939, and instantly takes down one of them. still fleeing injured MTF arrives at another group as a flare is launched into the sky. SCP-939 returns to view as it launches itself in front of the remaining MTF. It slowly rises onto its legs as the video ends with it letting out a quiet scream. From this video, we see that a catastrophe occurs at Site-19, and while the Foundation was trying to clean it up, we see an SCP.
Okay, that dang thing looked like that looked like some type of reptilian of some sort, but at the same time, this substance 19, I'm pretty sure that's carbon, because it was black. It was a black substance, so I'm pretty sure that's carbon, and that frequency was chaos. But that thing looked like a reptilian with a symbiote on it or something. Maybe like the liquor. Didn't it pop out like the liquor from the Resident Evil? Okay, man, I think, yeah. Alright, let's get it.
SCP-939 that proceeded to attack and kill most, some. It's unknown how many of them survived. But more importantly, let's go back to that whiteboard that we saw glimpses of in the beginning.
Let's do that.
Titled S-19 Excavation HQ, we can assume this is the higher-ups meeting room regarding the Site-19 incident. They know that Site-19 comms were ended about 2 days ago at the time of this operation. We can see that currently they are unsure of what caused this to occur, but they are sending out MTF Zeta-9, the mole rats, to determine the cause at 8 AM tomorrow. With an event like this occurring, it's obvious that SCPs are going to be around. SCPs 173 and 96 were successfully contained, but as we can tell from the video, SCP-939 is still lurking in the woods. The most telling part is the section right underneath that says several casualties expected.
What do you say? Hold on.
The most telling part is the section right underneath that SCP-939 is still lurking in the woods.
Okay.
The most telling part is the section right underneath that says several.
Because I'm just saying, it just didn't seem like they caught that thing. It got the hell away, like for real. That's what it looked like to me. Like they let out that huge screech and dipped.
Casualties expected. They were ready for a battle here. Additionally, we have a photo of an individual spotted on the day of the event and a sample of S-1913 that was removed from the soil. Underlined is further laboratory investigation pending. Who could this woman be? What does the soil sample have to do with anything? Why were there veins growing under the microscope? If only there was a spot that could give us some answers. Wait, there might be something in... The Mimicry update introduced a brand new area into heavy containment. A new SCP-939 holding chamber. The downfall of Site-19, there was a big transfer of new SCPs into Site-02. SCP-096, 173, and 939 were moved into here and needed their own containment areas. SCP-939's area had its containment tube along with the next door laboratory section to study it and its strange substance, filled to the brim with fridges for keeping everything at a safe temp, scales, beakers, and microscopes. This has it all for attempting to figure out what could be in this mysterious soil sample. Moving to a whiteboard for people to collaborate their thoughts and jot down messages for the day, you can see various pieces of text. At the top, we see that this SCP-939 is a bit unique. Next to it, we see a glimpse of a chemical compound with bromine, a single and double-bounded nitrogen, and a single bonded fluorine. Underneath, we see a final whiteboard message saying that scientists can't leave samples thawing and unsupervised, from a Lieutenant Hughes. He may be a researcher or a higher-up at Site-19, but that's currently unknown. The final piece on this whiteboard is a research report on amnestic properties of SCP-939-168. You can see that there are traces of Compound A, carbon monoxide, Compound B, benzodiazepines, Compound C, AMNC-227939, and Compound D, S-1913. Further down in the report, we can read that the gas causes victims to forget that 939 exists, causes severe cognitive inhibition, disorientation, and temporary loss of muscle memory. They have been unable to isolate the gas, and it seems to disperse in the air. Further study of the gas needs to be taken, signed by a Walt. From this report, we can tell that the compounds A and B cause victims to be disoriented and lose control of their muscles. Compound C, the AMNC-227939, can cause its victims to be lured to 939 in a large radius. It has been used by the Foundation before in the 90s to track a hidden nest of 939 after a group of hikers unknowingly found one. It is also stated that the color red makes them uneasy, making it likely that they may confuse red with 939, or this is the cause of making the victims unable to see 939. This leaves Compound D with its still unknown effects, as it doesn't correlate to any of the symptoms. Maybe it causes the gas to stay affixed in a certain spot, or it does something the researchers have yet to find. In the Mimicry update, we also got an updated 939 model and updated abilities. SCP-939's newest model is now bipedal. We can see bones going down its legs and arms. We see what looks like ribcage bones on its front and splines along the back of its neck. Finally, and most disturbingly, we can see a human nose, the bottom of an eye socket, and chin at the front of its snout. With the ability update, it turned 939 into an ambush-style class with a lunge ability and a cloud that it can disperse. 939 also has a list of sounds it can play from, as well as stealing voices from its victims. With an unknown compound being researched by Site-02, one of the largest sites in the Foundation being eradicated, an unknown woman spotted at the source, and a violent...
Now listen, y'all. I gotta say it. It's not a skinwalker. But guess what? We can also say, now this is a different entity that's mimicking the voices of its victim. That was one of the quote unquote, you know what I'm saying, I guess signs that you would know you were dealing with a skinwalker, when it uses a humanoid voice to call for help or whatever. Same thing that was going on with that Predator movie. The one where they were all taken to another planet when I forget the what's the Mexican's name? What's his name? Played in Desperado. Yeah. Anyways, yeah, they set him up out there, you know what I'm saying, and had him like calling for help, but he was already checked out, you know what I'm saying, as an ambush. You know what I'm talking about? So now we have another entity here that's using the same voice mimicking to probably luring his victim. You know what I'm talking about? So I'm just saying that's one up for not being a skinwalker. Y'all just that's why we're here. You know what I'm talking about? And now we just found something.
939 attack on the MTF. It's time to return to the...
No, not saying that whatever it is that is this. No, I'm not saying that. So let's not go there. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying this is another entity alongside the skinwalker that uses voice mimicking. And obviously the Yanjas use it too.
We can finally dissect our whiteboard. October 1989, large text is written in the top of our whiteboard. Alpha 01, dispatched to terminate the newly discovered Colorado nest. Move over to the photo in the top left is of an unfocused SCP found near Site 19. Below we have a transcript in a supposed investigation going on. In it we see Mallory talking with a redacted person. Mallory found a woman wandering around with a flashlight and a radio. Redacted asks if they were armed, and Mallory responds that she was not. They would have shot if she was. Redacted questions why they had a radio on them. Mallory says that the woman claims that it was for an emergency, but gets cut off with Redacted telling them to destroy it. Mallory complies as the transcript ends. Connecting the transcript is the interrogation log conducted by Dr. M. Olson with subject Charlie. Olson asks Charlie some questions about his sister that has gone missing. Charlie talks about how she was found near Sawtooth, a mountain range in Colorado. She was abandoned and nobody in the town claimed her. Charlie begins to go into more backstory but is cut off by Olson. He asks how they managed to stumble on a secure site. Charlie pauses for a long time before responding that his sister killed some people and he's been looking for 20 years since. He searched Forest and all over it, knows that she's scared. He wants to understand what's going on with her. The log ends with Olson thanking Charlie for the interview, and Charlie responds that he feels tired after the events of the evening. Pictured in the bottom left is a news article about missing and murdered people in Colorado in 2006. We can see that this most recent death was of a young man with deep puncture wounds to the skull. There were 6 previous murders starting in July, all found with similar wounds in the nearby woods. The only missing person not found is Harper, who went missing on July 12th. Underneath is text stating to investigate Harper, the potential link to the Colorado nest. Finally, we have a postcard reading, "We know what happened to your sister. The Foundation is responsible. We can help you. We can reunite you with her. You know where to find us." So altogether, we have a nest of something near Colorado in 1989, a picture of an SCP near Site 19, a transcript and interrogation log to Charlie about his sister near facility, a newspaper log about 6 people being murdered and found except for a Harper, who's potentially linked to the nest, and finally a postcard to Charlie about his missing sister. We have so many moving parts here, and Charlie and his sister seem to be at the center of it all. But why? What does the Foundation want with them? Who's the murderer? Who's the unknown group that wants to help Charlie? Are we ever going to find his sister? Oh wait, we already have. She's right here. Charlie's sister, better known as Harper, is SCP-939.
What the
Remember earlier when I was talking about the new model of 939 and mentioned the human features? That's because 939 starts out as a human. According to reproduction of SCP-939, 939 is able to birth human children. When they are born, they are indistinguishable from healthy human infants. See, about 4 years after their birth, they start acting strange. They begin developing headache, fevers, aversion to light, and hypersensitivity to auditory stimuli. Shortly after symptoms show, their head detaches itself and they will now resemble a smaller 939. They also begin to forego their normal sense of taste and start craving human flesh. Putting all the pieces together, the story begins around October 1989 when Charlie and his mother found Harper in the mountains of Sawtooth, Colorado. This could be a result of the Alpha 1 squad being unable to find all remnants of the 939 nest. Some time passes when they find Harper and transforms into SCP-939 and flees home. She needs to feed, so she begins to kill people in the woods to survive. Charlie searches for 20 years for her in the surrounding woods. He only sees her a couple of times, and they are both confused and want to understand what's happening to her. Their final reuniting is during the Site-19 disaster. We can assume that she attacks the MTF there at the facility, and Charlie is then apprehended. Foundation assumes they were colluding together, and he gets questioned by Dr. Olson. Sometime after this interrogation, a postal card is found from a mysterious group wanting to help Charlie. This is the Chaos Insurgency, as we know that they have a deep hatred for the Foundation and want to help the SCP. So altogether, everything that we have listed here, from the mimicry update, from this whiteboard, it all links back to a story about a pair of siblings caught in the middle of the Foundation's mess. One, a once human turned SCP, being used for experiments by the Foundation, and the other, desperately searching for answers. Taking this conclusion forward, we could see Charlie being a recurring character for either the Chaos, as a working man for them, as he knows what the Foundation is capable, or as a simple man caught in the middle, somebody who got too close to the sun without knowing what's going on, and wanting to do his best for his sister. If my assumption here is correct on what's going on, I hope that this gets continued. It's a pretty cute story of two characters being directly intertwined with the ongoing war between the Chaos and the Foundation, and this could link up to what's going on with the current lore of the Chaos starting their raids on various Foundation sites, with a corrupted man at the top being the cause of everything bad going on in the Foundation currently. Or I could be completely wrong and none of this is correct. But what do you think about what Northwood cooked up here? Is there a different conclusion that you came to with the mimicry update or about this lore information? Let me know what you think in the comments down below. I hope to do more SCP Secret Lab.
Okay, that's the video, y'all. Y'all let me know what y'all think. What I'm about to say is, that's fucked up what y'all did to that lady. Y'all wrong, boy. Y'all know y'all wrong, man. Why y'all be doing stuff like that, man? Y'all see how, man, y'all made that woman hideous. And that's a whole... Okay, wait a minute. I got questions. Now I got questions. I got freaking questions. One. What's with the soil sample in the veins? What's producing that particular entity and how? And if y'all created it, what in the holy hell are you doing? Just the first question. What do you do? So how you lose it? So if y'all created it, if the Foundation's responsible, they created the thing, how'd you lose it? What did you do? When'd you do it? What's in the nest? Is it a nest full of these things? Because y'all making it seem like she was the first, or like she's like the only. I'm just when you speak of a nest, I'm thinking to see more. But y'all only talking about the one. Are there more of these things that obviously y'all created? What you put in the ground? What you put in the soil? Because obviously it's in the dirt. And anybody caught lurking in a certain piece of wood, sawtooth, be careful out there. So you're subject to turn into something that's crazy. And then, you know what I'm saying, when you get a certain age, you just, they said the head just detaches itself, and then you look like her, and it's like, what in the, is she the first? But see, y'all had 6 other victims, and then Harper But then she turned out to be the one, so she claimed 5 other people. Or did she? Like, I'm just kind of confused a little bit. Is she the only, or is there more? That's just what I got. I would love to know more about this. So hopefully we can actually find SCP-939 somewhere, and not, you know what I'm saying, besides this backstory, which is cool to have the backstory. So once we actually run across the entity itself, we can, you know what I'm saying, we know what we're dealing with, or at least who she is. Um, yeah, and then y'all didn't even tell, bro. Well, I mean, of course you wouldn't. I'm sorry, sir. We've turned your sister into uh, a monster that looks like it could be one of the main bosses in Resident Evil. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then Buddy said that it's the foundation. That I was like, it's this is all over the place. Like this, I mean, it's all over the place because there's so many people involved. You got the chaos insurgency, so you know how they get at. You feel me? And then they don't like the foundation. Then I got a kind of like a little sour taste in my mouth for the foundation because they kind of, you know what I'm saying? Y'all a little. I don't know if I could. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if I could rock with y'all, bro, because y'all a little bit. Then you be acting you be acting, you know what I'm saying, slow sometimes. Let me say that. You just be acting slow sometimes. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, Academy, so y'all, yeah, of course, you keep your head on the swivel when y'all doing your campings in the woods and stuff, especially those in Colorado area. Obviously we got some things that just really can't be, you know what I'm saying, determined whether it's more or just the one. If they got the one, then you're cool, but at the same time, they didn't really say that. You know what I'm saying? So we don't really know. They just say there's a nest. It's in Colorado somewhere, and it's this thing will get on your ACE card immediately. And it's obviously it was big. You know what I'm saying? It didn't look like anything small. So y'all be careful out there. You know what I'm saying? Y'all keep y'all head on that swivel. Let's see. Hold on. Uh, let's see what we have for the numerology. You know what I'm talking about? Pull that Jupiter fourth. Let's pull that Jupiter fourth. Let's see. Yeah, I'm very unsatisfied with the outcome. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm just like kind of like, dang, bro, what is this? Now, well, anyways, y'all let me know what y'all think about Critical Fire. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, this is a new channel. You know what I'm talking about? So, y'all let me know what y'all think about him. Should we spin this block again? Check out another story or two. You feel me? Do another reaction to 3. You know what I'm talking about? See. Y'all, you know what I'm saying? Y'all let me know if y'all feeling. You know what I'm saying? If you is, be sure to slide by his spot and give him a like, share, and subscribe if you like. You know what I'm talking about? If you rocking with his content. You know what I'm saying? If you rocking with mine, do the same thing. You feel me? Rock with us. You know what I'm talking about? We bringing the content out for y'all. You know what I'm saying? We gonna bust it down. Uh, yeah. This so we got scattered right here, which, you know what I'm saying, this information was scattered all over the place. Um, and we got extravagant, definitely. You know what I'm saying? Then detached. You feel me? Um, yeah, yeah. So the Jupiter energy is definitely in there. Like a catalyst for a change and reinvention. Yeah, y'all might want to reinvent what the hell you're doing over there at the SCP Foundation. If that, I mean, at least this where it was, because it got to be the foundation, right? It got to be. It sounds like y'all kind of work. You know what I'm saying? Uh, yeah, very shallow with this and what y'all did here. Yeah, government officials, of course, got involved in this. Yeah. So we got a couple hits, man, but I'm just more so like, dang, bro, like why'd y'all do that to that woman? Like what were you hoping to accomplish? And then again, how did it get away? That's another one. And then the nest. Is it her nest? Is it more than one? Not nest. Is it more than one of these entities out there that y'all have created that's on her caliber? Man, I don't know what y'all got going on, but anyway, yeah, somebody let me know what this SL means down here in the comment section. You know what I'm saying? Like I am still kind of new to some of this stuff in the universe. Um, So yeah, y'all let me know what's busting on right there. You know what I'm talking about? Y'all don't forget to keep yourself spiritually, mentally, physically, and emotionally protected out there. Don't let the world drive you crazy. You feel me? Keep your eyes open out there. Your critical thinking caps on at all times. Stay in the green at all times and stuff like that. And yeah, man, we gonna be back. We gonna be back. So